This controversial 90-Day Fiancé star may have left Panama behind. But did she bring old habits into her new life in America? Jasmine Pineda, once seen as a hopeless romantic, is now making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and her husband Gino Palazzolo is questioning everything. Is Jasmine using her new life to betray the man who brought her to the U.S.? Today on Paper Highlighter, we're peeling back the layers on Jasmine's shocking transformation. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda's relationship had a rocky beginning, and newly resurfaced details continue to raise eyebrows among fans of 90-Day Fiancé. During his debut on Before the 90 Days, Gino revealed that he met Jasmine in March 2020 through an international dating site. The two quickly bonded online, offering each other emotional support as the COVID-19 pandemic unfolded. After 9 months of long-distance communication, the couple finally met in person in Panama in December 2020, a visit delayed by global travel restrictions. Despite some major tension during that first trip, Gino followed through with his plan to propose to Jasmine. One of the biggest flashpoints in their early relationship was an argument about Gino's past involvement with sugar babies. Jasmine was furious after learning that Gino had sent her topless photos to a former sugar baby. She lashed out at him, calling him names and expressing disgust at women who engage in those kinds of arrangements. "I'm sorry, I'm not a sugar baby. I prefer to work, to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jobs, and I can accept poverty," she declared. However, the tell-all episode revealed a twist that shocked many viewers. Gino admitted that he and Jasmine had actually met on a sugar baby website. Jasmine claimed a friend had created her profile without her knowledge, but fans were skeptical of her explanation. The revelation reignited speculation about the financial underpinnings of their relationship and raised questions about Jasmine's true intentions from the start. Jasmine kept demanding things Gino couldn't afford. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda's relationship on 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, has long been marked by financial tension, much of it stemming from Jasmine's expensive expectations and Gino's struggle to keep up. Throughout their time together, Jasmine frequently pressured Gino to spend far beyond his means. During a shopping trip in Panama, she expected a $500 clothing haul, but Gino pushed back, saying flatly, "I'm not going to spend $500 on clothes." At the time, Gino had recently lost his job and was relying on his savings to support Jasmine, covering everything from her rent and cosmetic procedures to a lavish $2,000 island vacation and legal fees for immigration. Despite his efforts, Jasmine often accused Gino of being controlling and made emotional outbursts whenever he hesitated to meet her demands. At one point, she even said he viewed her as a, quote, waste of money. Things came to a head when Gino proposed buying a more affordable engagement ring priced under $1,500, a move Jasmine strongly opposed, igniting public debate about financial expectations in relationships. Jasmine also pushed for Gino to pay her beauty pageant entry fees, though since entering the competition, there has been little to no progress in her pageant pursuits. As these demands piled up, viewers began to empathize with Gino's mounting frustration. Their mismatched financial priorities quickly became a defining strain in their relationship, raising questions about long-term compatibility and mutual respect. Jasmine gave him excuses whenever Gino talked about babies. From the beginning of their relationship, Gino Palazzolo made it clear he wanted to start a family with Jasmine Pineda. During his first visit to Panama, he even brought a pregnancy test, showing he was serious about having children despite being older. However, Jasmine later revealed a major secret. She had been using birth control behind Gino's back while telling him she wasn't ready for a baby. Her admission shocked both Gino and viewers. Jasmine later explained her hesitation, saying she didn't trust Gino's family to help raise their future children. She also shared her fears about having another child with special needs, referencing her son JC. At one point, Jasmine took her demands a step further, telling Gino she would only consider having a baby with him if he provided a bigger house. Their conflicting views on parenthood, trust, and stability added another layer of tension to an already strained relationship, casting doubt on whether they truly shared the same vision for the future. Jasmine used her sons as an excuse to push Gino away. On Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Jasmine Pineda's frustration reached a boiling point as she repeatedly blamed husband Gino Palazzolo for the long delay in bringing her sons to the United States. What was initially expected to take 6 months stretched into 2 years, and Jasmine claimed it was largely due to Gino's refusal to hire an immigration lawyer and mistakes he allegedly made in the paperwork. The prolonged separation from her children took an emotional toll on Jasmine, who said the stress triggered anxiety, depression, and even hair loss. As her mental and emotional health declined, she grew increasingly distant from Gino and questioned the future of their marriage. Jasmine accused Gino of betraying her trust and ruining her life, stating she felt deceived by his mishandling of the immigration process. At one point, she considered leaving him altogether and returning to Panama just to be with her boys. Throughout the season, her sons remained a central emotional point in her ongoing conflict with Gino, fueling tension and driving a wedge between the couple as they struggled to find common ground. Jasmine convinced Gino to have an open marriage. On 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort, Jasmine Pineda took their rocky relationship in a surprising direction by repeatedly urging Gino Palazzolo to consider an open marriage. Frustrated by a lack of intimacy, they hadn't been physical in 9 months. Jasmine proposed ethical non-monogamy as a possible solution. During one conversation, she stated firmly, "We made the decision to move forward with an open marriage. It's like a new beginning for us." While Gino was initially shocked and hesitant, therapy sessions prompted him to reflect on Jasmine's unmet emotional and physical needs. Gradually, he became open to discussing the possibility, especially with the involvement of a third party. Their therapist facilitated conversations around boundaries, location sharing, and ground rules, measures Jasmine embraced and Gino accepted as necessary to feel secure. Still, in a revealing group therapy session, Gino admitted he felt cornered, adding that agreeing to an open marriage might be the only way to keep Jasmine in my life. Later, Gino clarified that he went along with the idea not because he wanted to, but because he was afraid of losing her. His fears proved justified. After completing couples therapy, Jasmine ended the relationship and quickly moved on with another man, someone she even considered having a child with. The open marriage suggestion, meant to salvage their bond, ultimately highlighted just how far apart they had grown. Jasmine has been constantly comparing Matt to Gino on social media. Following widespread backlash over her treatment of Gino Palazzolo during their tumultuous 3-year relationship, 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda is now going out of her way to justify her new relationship with Matt, while taking repeated jabs at her ex. Since their split, Jasmine has been active on social media, throwing shade at Gino and even accusing him of infidelity. According to her, Gino was allegedly cheating with a woman named Natalie from Las Vegas during the filming of The Last Resort. She's also taken to praising Matt publicly, often highlighting his physical fitness and personality, qualities she now claims Gino never had. "How did I get so lucky?" Jasmine gushed in one post, clearly smitten with her new partner. Despite being bound by an NDA and unable to officially confirm her relationship status, Jasmine hasn't held back from sharing intimate moments with Matt, who she refers to as her baby daddy. In one particularly pointed social media caption, she wrote,